Hello, glorious little tiny puddle spilling away thing. And hello, Luke. When's the last time you caught a fish, Luke?
The last time I fished with you and I caught one before you.
That's amazing. You're gonna hold on to that forever, aren't you? We got my closest to my age brother, Luke, here with us. You gonna catch one today, you think?
You promised me one.
I didn't promise nothing, but it looks like we got a pretty good chance. Let's give it a shot and stuff. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are at Crawford Creek Recreation Area, I think it's called.
That's right.
Shout out to somebody I actually went to high school with. He invited us out. Got decent cabins. We had a good time. You had a good time. We had the kids out.
I thought it was a good time.
Yep.
5 small kids.
We had a lot of kids. Majority of them were his, and some crying and some having fun and some fishing off a dock. And yeah, if you guys want to stay here, I'll link their website down below. It's
They have a beach. They have a couple playgrounds.
beach, playgrounds,
Night on Friday night.
and it is public, but there's only a few cabins and a few parking spots. So it was pretty like kind of by ourselves, besides the fact that we brought 10 people of our own. But yeah, we're gonna give this a shot. It's a little drainage. There's a pond over there that's dumping into here. Clean water. The weeds and stuff kind of turned over on the main lake, so that kind of sucked more than it usually did. But supposedly the lake's pretty good normally, giant crappies. And yeah, the cabins were pretty decent. So come along with Luke and I. We got about an hour before it starts downpouring on us, I think. And hopefully the fish are biting and stuff. All right, Luke, thanks for being patient. We're switching. We got to sneak down, and the tube's right there, and you got to throw that right in front of the tube, and then after that, just kind of cast around in that open area. But
So if there's not, why don't just let it sit?
yeah, you can wiggle it, but one should probably eat it right when it hits the water, I would reckon.
Which are the things I need to avoid? I don't see anything that I need to avoid.
There's not too much you need to avoid.
Oh, you're just talking about down where you were yesterday?
The plants I was standing in were a little bit itchy, but I would say kind of get right up in here and throw right to where those bubbles are, maybe a little bit out, and it should happen for you pretty quick, I would reckon. Already worse than when me and Boo came down here last night.
Oh.
I'll cut that, Luke. We won't leave that in the video. It is rolling.
How come you're going way down here there and I'm going way here?
I'm actually giving you the good spot and being polite, but that one wanted it. You ever seen a fish eat a topwater frog before, Luke? That was it.
I didn't know what a topwater frog is.
It's just floatings.
It's on the top water?
Yeah, so he has to come up for it, and it's a lot more fun because that happens. Yep. This is a lot smaller than the ones that we were catching yesterday, but we'll take his ass. Yep. A little largy. Like I was telling Luke though, just because it was good yesterday doesn't mean it's gonna be good today. Wasn't even recording, Luke. Walked down the way, frog hit the water. Got derpy. You know, I do a pretty good job at remembering to turn my camera on when I switch batteries, but actually sometimes I just don't. I just forgot. But I walked into the thick stuff and got hit instantly just around this bend. I lied, Luke. I'm gonna make one more cast. I also told Luke I wasn't gonna make another cast till he got down here. Got another one. Did you see that one eat it? It hit the water and he just came over and murdered it. Am I recording this time? There we go. He's kind of skinny, but he's definitely longer. Finally caught a different fish, Luke. He is a geriatric looking one. Cool. Look, Jerry. Luke's kids call me Uncle Jerry. I'd call Luke's kids a bunch of different names. And yeah, we had a grand old time. I didn't do much recording work stuff. Kind of did some fishing with Boo. You'll have to check out her channel. We came here last night and I got on a kayak, if you can believe it. I didn't hate it as much as I remembered, so if you guys want a kayak video, comment down below. Booga beeka baga booga. Been around children for a few days straight camping. So I'm talking like an idiot. Talking like an idiot. They should eat that too. And you can throw that on top of the weeds and get a similar effect. I didn't die, but there's definitely a cliff. Oh, one tried to eat it. He missed it though. Yeah. I just wish it wasn't so windy for you. If you can, try throwing on that far side, close to the weeds, but not in the weeds. Oh, I lost him. I had one though. Do you feel like you're getting gunked up with weeds more than you were? I mean, I'm talking about on your lure.
It was too smart today. What?
We're just gonna completely change what you're doing. But what I was gonna show you is you can take the worm, push it up, and that way your hook's in there.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't put the worm on there first.
But over time it'll pop back out and then you gotta put it back in. Try that for a little bit longer, but I do have another frog. Problem is with that rod, if you do get a frog bite, your chances of landing it are pretty small.
Why is that?
The rod's too light. The line's too light. Like as you
pound test or
pound test, and then your rod's too bendy. As you've seen, I've had to practically try to rip their head off. And my rod isn't even actually stiff enough, but yours is even worse. And then a few more casts and we'll move down. I don't know how I'm gonna get him in, but I got him.
you gotta come down.
I'm gonna try to get him. He might. We're gonna try it. He's just in it too thick. I got this dang, whatever this is here too. God dang it. I gotta go down in there. I think I've pulled this fish into the branches enough. Luke, you think I'm gonna get him? You do? Oh! I got him out and then he fell off. Where are you, fishy? Where are you? Oh, he did. He just went. He's swimming out right there. Yeah, you see him? What a debacle. What a debacle. Man, I haven't went frog fishing forever. And I miss it. I know you guys are used to non-bass stuff with me, but if I'm gonna do bass stuff, tiny little Spillway, frog, thick shit, itchy legs is what I'm gonna want to do. Minus the itchy legs if possible, but they kind of go hand in hand. They kind of go hand in hand. And stuff. Just again. We're at the next spot. We ate some mulberries. Luke did get a bite.
Small bite.
And he'll be all right. Dang it, Luke. We only caught like 5 fish and I didn't have my camera on for 2 of them. Amateur. No. While the camera was off, Luke caught 10. He's just being modest. But that was sweet. The fish blew up and missed it, and then I cast it back out and he ate it. Anyway, at this point, it's just a story. We'll try to get another. Did one shimmy it, or did you just wrap in a weed the perfect way? Did he get it? Oh, he still had it the whole time. I couldn't tell because he was swimming towards me. That was an embarrassing amount of time to set the hook.
I think it's just the frog. I'm liking the frog.
Yeah, let's tie the frog on for you. You can cast it farther, weighs more, stays floating.
What up, fishy?
He's like, I don't know, I saw a frog swimming by and this asshole poked me in the throat. He also was trying to digest the legs at that point. Biggest one yet, Luke?
No, a little smaller.
Yeah, the last one the camera was off for was a little bit bigger. All right, Luke, get that pile of trash in here. We're putting a frog on. You might not get it in, but you'll at least get one to blow up on it, I think. There you go. Just hop her along, pause it every once in a while, try to get as close to the edges as you can. It's pretty weedless, so.
Faster?
You can.
Faster?
Yeah. They'll hit it on the pause though, too. Like there's a couple of them, I was talking to you and just stopped it and they grabbed a hold of it. No. Oh, I barely heard him do anything. It might be just me, I don't know. I'm not a very good bass fisherman though, so our skill levels on bass fishing are virtually equal, Lucas. There was one right there. Luke, there's not a lot in our lives, throughout our lives, that I was better than you at. It's only 2 that I can think of. Drawing and fishing. So I don't even feel bad. You were smarter. I guess maybe that's it, you were smarter. Stronger? Better at video games? I was just a couple levels below you and won sometimes. You weren't like way better, but yeah, Super Smash Brothers I was okay at, but I could not beat Dragon Force on Expert on Guitar Hero.
I didn't beat it either.
Oh, did you get it? You could beat it on hard. Oh yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. You could beat it on hard though, couldn't you? Yeah, I couldn't even get 3% of the song done. Anyway, enough about video games. We need to try to get Lukas one and stuff. And there is one. See, I mean, it's like, I didn't hook him, throw back in there. Try to hit that same spot. I should have let you make the cast, but I'm too excitable. You see that though? He made a move and I hit right on top of him and he ate it. That's pretty good. He would have ate that. I'll try to pop it if you can. You gotta make it wiggle. Bigger wiggling motions. You want the head to kind of bounce around. It's also easier to do when you're closer to the level of the water.
How many frogs are albino frogs?
Not a lot. But the bottom... Oh! Oh! Oh, Luke!
I was looking at you when he hit it. I was like, oh!
Oh, that was a good bite too. Oh.
I shouldn't have been looking at you. I gave up hope.
Isn't it exciting when they eat it off the top though? It's about the best thing there is in fishing. Besides giant catfish, they're pretty cool too, but...
Oh for people. Oh for 50 cats or whatever it was.
Probably more than that. Probably getting close to 100. You had your chance. He just... Frog fishing is like the worst hookup to catch ratio ever. Luke, come get it. Come reel. Oh no. How many times did you reel over that? How many times did I reel over that? Was that a fish?
Felt like it, but it didn't really.
You didn't get it? That definitely seemed like a fish. Right in the face. He wasn't coming off. Stash sticks are coming soon. I'm not sure when still, but sooner every day. One day closer every day that goes by, and I'll let you guys know when they're out. But or shit, maybe they're out. I'll link them down below. I don't know when I'm posting this, but the fish are dead. There was one right there, Luke.
Yeah, I'll see if I can cast it down.
There has been a few dead catfish. They really had some heavy rain and some turnover. Turnover? Plants turning over? I don't know, but up in this creek has been pretty badass. We'll give Luke a little bit longer to see if he can pull through. I want to believe in him, but it's looking bleak. Bleak? I don't know. And stuff. That was the most aggressive bite yet. I'd give your casting a solid 8 or 9 out of 10. The fish just aren't cooperating. I mean, you just got it under that tree in the wind over some tall grass. That's pretty good. Like I said, Luke, I finally am beating you in something, so that feels good, but this is starting to feel bad.
There's always a point where
Oh, you got him! I just turned the camera back on. Keep reeling hard, hard, hard. Get him out of the weeds. Get him out of the weeds. Keep cranking. Break the pole. I don't care. Pull as hard as you need to. He should still be on there. I haven't seen anything quite give. Drag him.
it doesn't feel like
He's still there. You just got every weed in the creek.
It's gonna break and hit you in the face.
It might. It's worth it.
It's worth it?
Yeah. I just want you to catch one. Here, let me crank this down a little bit more.
There it goes.
Oh no! He was still on it too. He just moved. I shouldn't have cranked it down. Like I said, not heavy enough line.
That fish is gonna die now.
Yeah, he might have a frog in him.
Now that rose was ruined that last cast.
Yeah. Yeah, at him.
That was the one.
Yeah, that goes back to the.
Got away.
That goes back to the 20-pound test versus 40-pound test problem.
Oh.
How do you feel? Terrible?
Pretty terrible.
At some point in your life, do you want to go frog fishing again with a brown frog?
Definitely a brown one.
Yeah. It's pretty fun. Alright, well, Luke had his shot. Just not enough rod for the job. I mean, you hooked him perfect and just didn't have enough backbone to the rod, and the line broke, so you obviously didn't have enough backbone to your line either. But well, the rod can help a little bit too, but yeah, the line breaking is the issue. But shout out to Crawford Creek Recreation Area. We had fun.
Yeah, we did. It was a good weekend.
Yeah, it was. It's great. Next time you'll have to catch a fish on a frog, and maybe I'll bring another rod that...
I mean, I caught it. I just didn't get it in.
The debate goes on. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. A little bit of bass fishing, a little bit different. Had a lot of fun. See you later and stuff and things.